Okay. Video log for July. I have no idea what the date is.
7th.
July 7th. And we are in Paris. We got Joe sitting pretty close. We're going to get a bunch of close-ups.
Okay.
And Krista. I'm going to have to turn. Hold on. Un momento, por favor. Yep.
Why do you speak Spanish?
Because I don't know French.
You should learn it.
I don't know. Okay. Joe, you want to talk about what we did today?
Well, today we went to the Palace of Versailles.
How was that?
It was golden.
It was disappointing.
They wouldn't let us into the gardens, which is the only thing really any of us wanted to see.
It wasn't the only thing that we wanted to see, but it was the main thing we were excited about. So we kind of rushed through the palace so we could get to the gardens. Then found out that we had to pay to get into the gardens for a show that was going to be starting at 3:30. But our bus was supposed to leave at 3. So it wasn't worth it to pay to get into the gardens that were usually free, but not today. And then we couldn't get back into the palace either unless we waited in the hour-long line that it took to get in. So basically,
Bust.
we chilled outside for an hour and a half
Yeah.
instead of doing anything at the palace.
Well, unlike y'all, we actually walked through it and looked at stuff, and it was a pretty cool place.
We did walk through and look at stuff too. We looked at everything.
It just really wasn't. I mean, for me, it was just a bunch of old paintings, none of which I knew anything about, and an old building. I mean, the gold was kind of cool, but I think you were right when you said the gate was like the coolest
Yeah,
part.
my favorite part was the gate, because especially when we went, it had just rained, so like the sky was gray and the buildings were gray, and then you have this bright gold gate encircling the entire building. And like the main point of the main gate, there's just a big crown. Sorry. And it was all in like gold. So that was really pretty. And that was the best part. I also did like Marie Antoinette's bedroom.
That was just the Queen's bedroom.
It was the Queen's bedroom?
Yeah, it was just listening to the Queen's. Marie Antoinette's like estate was down in the garden that we couldn't get into.
They said the Queen's bedroom, that the way it was arranged and decorated was lastly done by Marie Antoinette.
Oh, okay.
If you would actually read stuff like I did, you would.
Okay. Well, after that, we went back to our hostel, and then it seemed like everybody in the class was like about to go to bed or something like that. But we decided to go out, and we saw the Arc de Triomphe. Or
It was very triumphant.
It's very triumphant, very large, but there was some memorial going on, and so they were like kind of kicking people out, so we didn't stay long. And then we went to the Eiffel Tower, and we're going back there tonight because our program's doing something there.
It's some kind of boat cruise and then some kind of laser light show. Not exactly sure what we're doing.
Yeah.
It might be something like that.
Yeah. Anyways, to get some geography, we, after all of that, decided to go to Notre Dame, which is right over yonder. That's the spire. It's actually the back of it, so it doesn't look overly familiar.
Darn it.
But, her camera died.
Again.
Anyways, we are now sitting on the water of some river. I don't know the name of it. Whatever river it runs through Paris.
The view right now is really pretty.
Yeah.
You probably can't capture it on
Yeah.
camera
Oh, not.
as pretty as it is right now.
But if it looks good, it looks better in person. There's also some dude playing jazz music up there, which is kind of cool, because we've been walking a lot, and we're just chilling. We just walked to go find some falafel place that her friend told us we should eat at, and it was closed. So we had to just eat, like, kebabs, which is, like, cheap.
They were still falafels.
Yeah, I think it was the same thing. I think you just didn't know it was called a kebab, and we had already eaten them. But it was cool. It was right around where we were
Yeah.
walking anyway.
And then we walked back here, and we're sitting here, because we have about an hour and a half before we have to really go. What time is it?
Yeah, it's 8:30.
Yeah, we probably have to leave in about an hour, and we're looking for somewhere to sit, and this is where we decided.
And I'm glad we decided it.
Yep.
It's really pretty.
It's a lot more chill down here, too. Not as many people. Actually, this whole side of the city is really chilled out right now. There's a lot less people.
Yeah, and this weekend marks the time that most Parisians take off for summer vacation for like a couple weeks. And so the city was a lot more empty today than
Yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
As for tonight, no idea. We got to do this boat cruise, Eiffel Tower light show thing, which may or may not be cool. Then we kind of have the evening to ourselves to do whatever. I don't know if there's anything really planned. And then we leave tomorrow to go back to London, at 1. So we'll probably try to get something done tomorrow morning, but never can tell what that is or what our schedule end up being. That's about it. Then we'll be back in class on Monday. Back to schoolish. I say schoolish, it's not really class or anything like that. It's just schoolish stuff. But this one's getting long, so peace.
Bye.
Do a panoramic or again.
A little slow panoramic.
What is that?
Alright, peace out.
Little building.